Must head sash on AC life, Tia. No school, no rules, no homework. What do they have to worry about?
Everybody has their own trouble, Jaisa. So, let me tell you the story of Thumbelina. Once upon a time, there was a woman who lived by herself in a faraway village. She was so very lonely after her husband had died. She wanted to have a child, but alas, she didn't. So, one day, she went to her friend who was a witch. The witch gave her a grain of barley. The woman planted the seed, and when it grows, it became a beautiful flower, and it looks like a tulip. Every day, the woman visited the flower. When it opens, inside it was a beautiful tiny girl whose name is Thumbelina. One night, while she was sleeping, a frog came into her window and saw her. He thought unto himself, "What a beautiful girl! She will make a lovely bride for my son." And so, he grabbed Thumbelina and hopped away to his home. When his son saw his bride-to-be, he was so very happy. "She is so beautiful, father. I will marry her. But before that, I want to build her a beautiful house." "Okay, son. I will put her on a water lily in the middle of the pond. Till then, this way, she will not be able to escape." And so the frog put Thumbelina in the middle of the pond on a water lily leaf. Thumbelina tried to escape from her new home, but when she couldn't, she broke down crying. "Help me! Help me! I want to escape in this place! Help me!" Two minnows were sitting under the same leaf, and they heard her cry. They asked her about her troubles, and when she told them, they decided to help her. They nibbled away the lily stem. Soon, it broke and floated away with Thumbelina. Just when Thumbelina thought she was free, a beetle came from and took away to his home. He called over his friends to introduce them to his pretty prisoner. But the beetle's friend told him that she was too different than them, and she didn't belong to them. "Ay, acre! I think I should let her go," thought the beetle. And so, he dropped her in the long grass and flower. Thumbelina was very happy that she was free from her captors. However, she did not know where her home was. She spent many days in the grass and between the flowers. She would eat the pollen of the flowers and drink the dew from their leaves. One day, as she was walking, she stumbled upon a small house made of mud. It had a strange round entrance. She went up to it and knocked on the door. A mouse opened the door. "Hello, is any cold out there for you today? Come in, please." "Thank you very much," said Thumbelina. Once Thumbelina was settled comfortably in the mouse's house, he asked her about who she was. Thumbelina told him her entire story. "Do not worry. You can stay here as long as you like." Thumbelina started staying in her newfound home. To make her useful in the house, she would cook for the mouse and tell him stories. After a few days, the mouse said he had invited a guest over. He is the richest mouse in all the land. He is a very good friend of mine. That night, the mouse friends came over for dinner. They all talked and had a very good time. During the course of dinner, the friend fell in love with Thumbelina and declared that he would marry her. Thumbelina had no choice but to go along with what was happening. When the friend offered to show her his home, she agreed to visit his house, and the three of them set off together. On the way, they entered a tunnel. There, they found an injured swallow lying on the ground. The mouse's friend kicked it and rudely said, "Serves her right. What is she doing in this tunnel? He should have stayed in the air." Thumbelina was shocked to see that someone could treat another like this. Unseen by the mice, she ran away from there. Once she was sure that the mice had left, she came back and attended to the swallow. She took a great care of her till she was fit to fly again. She told Thumbelina, "I have to go to join my family and friends. They have flown away to the warmer place. I cannot stay here. Come with me." But Thumbelina had enough adventure and did not want to go anywhere else. And so the swallow fly away. A few months had passed when the love-struck friends of the mouse found Thumbelina again. "Oh, my beloved, I have been looking for you everywhere. Now, I have found you and must marry you." Thumbelina knew there was no way out of it for her. So, she asked him if she could spend one last day in the open air before she was confined to living the rest of her life underground with him. As she roamed the open fields for one last time, she heard a familiar voice. "Come, come away with me, where your spirit will always be free." Thumbelina saw her old friend who had returned for her. This time around, she agreed and hopped on the back of the swallow, and they took off. They flew over land and water and fields of green. When they reached the land of the flowers, the swallow landed the land of the flowers. "This is the kingdom of the flowers, and that is their king." Thumbelina saw a handsome young king with a beautiful wings. He surrounded by lovely flowers, and soon as she saw him, she knew she wanted to call this place home. Her presence distracted the king's attention. He too fell in love with her immediately. "Will you marry me?" "Yes." As happiness spread across her face, she grew a beautiful pair of wings and became the flower of the queen. "Oh wow, Tia! I don't know what I would do if I would land in such a strange world. I think I am happy where I am."